Learned a lot last year. I think the biggest thing that this team has learned is that we got to finish, and we had a great year last year, and all we can think about is the fact that we didn't finish the way we wanted to. So I think that's the biggest lesson that we're taking from last year. I know last year's over. I know that that chapter's closed, but we don't want to forget that. We want to use that to our advantage this upcoming year.
How about you specifically, though, individually?
I guess it's all the same. I mean, I know that I have to do a better job of finishing as well as everybody on the team because, if we can all do it individually, collectively, then as a team we'll be able to finish better. So every individual on this team thinks that we have to do more in order to finish. And, you hear Coach Saban talk all the time about sustaining, so that's just kind of where we are.
Bo talked about creation, not competition. Is that sort of the mantra in the running back room now?
What was that?
Bo said something about it's creation, not competition in the running back room. Is that kind of the mantra between you guys right now?
I mean, yeah, I don't see myself competing with any of those guys in the room, and hopefully, nobody thinks that way. I mean, we try to be the best group that we can be. We know that if we work hard individually, then we can kind of push the guys around us to be better. And we just want to be that group that at any point in the game we can be depended on, and all of our teammates have confidence in us as a group to make a play when it needs to be made.
Damien, not many schools can lose the combination of Jonathan and Dalvin and Ruben and guys like that and still be an elite level defense. But what do you see from this defense, this group, and what do you feel like they're capable of even after losing some guys like that?
I mean, it's always hard losing great guys like that, but we have I guess the beauty of having guys like that is they taught a lot to the younger guys and the guys that we need to depend on this year. So I think a lot of our young guys on offense and defense, I think they looked at those older guys and kind of saw the way that they practiced, saw the way that they prepared, and just saw what it takes to be successful here. So I think that they're all taking that to a serious level, and they're training just like those guys used to train. So we got a lot of young guys, but I think that having those older guys that were so successful and that worked so hard and kind of paved the way for the process, I think that really helps out our younger guys. So, they're working hard, and we look forward to seeing how they progress.
Damien, is there a different attitude in the building?
I mean, when you lose a national championship game with 1 second on the clock, yeah, it definitely does something to your mentality. But I think everybody's just hungry, and we're working harder than we have before, individually and collectively. And like I said earlier, we're just really focused on finishing this year.
You were really close with Ruben. What did you learn from him during your time?
Ruben was Ruben was a guy that everybody looked up to. Just his work ethic. Obviously, he made play after game, and that's obviously something that you look up to. But just the way that he worked in practice, and he liked to joke around. Like you said, me and Ruben were real cool. We had fun, a lot of fun together. But just seeing the way he worked and how seriously he took this game, whether it was meetings, practice, watching film on his own, just things like that, or just those qualities that made him the player that he was. And I know that he'll be a great player at the next level, but taking that away from him, I think that's really helped me a lot, along the lines with a lot of other guys.
Do you see the running backs being more compared in the more involved in the passing game, and how does that tailor to your game?
I mean, being a dual threat back, not just somebody that can run the ball, is definitely going to help not only you as a player, but help the team as well. That's something that we've been working on all season, becoming better. Not only better receivers out of the backfield, but being better in protections, being just more well-rounded backs. So I think that that's something that we're really focusing on, because Coach Burns tells us all the time, we came here to play running back, so everybody knows that we can run the ball, but you need those other intangibles, blocking, being able to run routes right, catch out of the backfield. That's what really makes you a complete player.
Is there a Ruben personality in this locker room, a guy that keeps everybody loose, laughing?
I think Rashawn Evans. I don't know if you guys saw, us get into it last year during the playoffs, but Rashawn's a lot like Ruben. He's an incredibly hard worker. He focuses on the small details, and he's just a really, really positive guy on our team, and he's a true leader, but somebody that can kind of mix it up and have fun every now and then.
Damien, it seems like the only question on the offense out here is the right side of the offensive line. What are you seeing happening there?
We lost a couple guys last year. A couple guys got moved around, so I know the O-line is doing a good job of trying to improve. We've got a lot of lot of new people at different positions everywhere. You know, we got young guys all around the field. So it's just about older guys, bringing those guys up and, you know, trying to teach those guys the way to play, the way to prepare, what it takes to be successful at their positions. And, you know, I think that guys like Bose, Ross, Lester that have been here for a while are doing a great job of kind of setting that standard for the younger guys and the guys that are getting moved around. So, you know, I think they'll be successful.
What's impressed you about Najee in the few months you've seen him on campus?
There's a lot of things that impress me about a lot of people. I mean, Najee's a great player, but you know, we got guys like Brian Robinson, Josh, Bo, myself, a lot of guys on the whole offense that are just doing really great things right now. We're all competing at a high level. You know, we're just focused on getting better. And you know, as a team, we look at the offense and we want to see what all we have to do to get better. You know, whether it's certain guys play certain positions and do certain things. You know, no matter what it takes, we're willing to do whatever to make this offense better.
He's getting a lot of hype. How does he handling that?
What was that?
Najee's getting a lot of hype. How is he handling that as a freshman?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask him.
Jonas kind of talked about how when Brian was hired, you know, he looked at a lot of Patriots film and kind of analyzed running backs were used all over the field really in the Patriots offense. Did you do some of that yourself, and did that excite you about kind of how much you can be utilized in different ways?
You know, we look at that every day. Coach Dave likes to show a lot of clips from where, you know, back when he was with the Patriots, show us a lot of things that they did, show us exactly what he envisions for us to do. So, you know, us as running backs, we watch the film on our own, and we just kind of see what he likes to do with his backs, and, you know, how he likes us to be used in the offense. So, you know, we just look at that, and then we go out on the field and we kind of tweak and, you know, twist things around and, you know, train to be able to do whatever is asked of us to do.
Is there one or two running backs that maybe Patriots running backs that you identified with and you saw, hey, I could do that. That could be something that I make an impact with?
I mean, not specifically. Okay. I mean, I know that all the running backs, we just try to do what we're asked to do. We don't like to compare ourselves to anybody. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has their own skills that, you know, maybe somebody else isn't as good at. But that's what kind of makes us unique, is when you have so many different guys that have different things that they can bring to this offense. That's what makes it, you know, scary.
How much do you think intelligence, the importance placed on intelligence and understanding this offense is a factor, just, you know, among the players that, you know, need to be recruited, and also just even on the team itself right now?
I mean, I think understanding the offense is what makes the offense work. It's, you know, I don't really know how to answer that question. I mean, it's important. You know, we just kind of study the film, have meetings, and, you know, whatever Coach Dave will ask us to do as our coordinator, you know, that's what we try to work on.
All right, thank you.